Hi everyone, it's Laura from Doggy U, and my new puppy, the one we've all been waiting for a few years now, well, he's finally here, and I wanted you to get a chance to be here for it. So this here is Rumor, and she's obviously the mama, and she's such a lovely mama. And the male is Felix, and the litter was bred by Whitney Rupp out of Kick-Ass Labradors. And I'm just so grateful to get to be here for the first week of their lives and get to witness them grow. And I guess the cat is out of the bag. I am getting a Labrador Retriever for my next puppy. So Rumor went into labor a little bit early, and as I was driving out here, I found out that the first baby was born, and by the time I drove the 16 hours to make it all the way here, the last baby, little teal boy, was just being born as I walked through the door. Now I will be getting a male from this litter, and if you're interested in why, I've outlined that over on Patreon in a video I did there. But there were 5 boys and 3 females born for this litter. All are super healthy, and of course Rumor is being the best mama and is doing really well. So it's been really fun to watch them grow, even over just the past few days. They're now 5 days old, and when they were born they were super light colored, and now they're getting darker and darker by the day. They're getting pigment on their little feet. They're obviously gaining weight, and that's been really fun. But what's also been really lovely is to watch how a wonderful breeder brings puppies into the world, from having a vet on call 24/7 before and after the birth, to starting early neurological stimulation and introduction to odor just, at just 3 days old. These puppies are already starting getting the foundation that they need to be successful sport dogs, family members, and for me, service dog. Now, you might ask if I already have my puppy picked out, and the answer to that is a resounding no. We don't want to pick puppies based on their coloring or their markings, or if we think they're cute. We want to pick them based on temperament and suitability for lifestyle. So we're going to watch these puppies, and by that I mean the breeder is going to watch these puppies develop over the next 8 weeks and get to know each one of their little personalities, as well as do a more formal temperament test. And who better to pick the puppy, the right match for each home, than the breeder, who's going to have all of that firsthand, really intimate information about each of the puppies and what their aptitudes might be and what they might excel at. Because when I went to, apply for this puppy, I had to do a very extensive formal application type process. So Whitney knows what I'm looking for in a dog, and she knows that, the type of training that I do, and that I'd, prefer a little bit more food motivated dog if that's an option, or that, that this puppy's going to be out in public a lot, so we want a really confident dog. I mean, all these dogs are going to be confident, but she knows what I need, and she knows what the other people in the litter are looking for as well. And as these personalities develop, she's going to find the right fit for each home. And none of that is based on color or how cute a dog is. It's based on who is going to do best in each home, and who better to know that than the breeder. Especially a breeder like this that's going to be working with these puppies every single day of their lives. Now, you may have noticed that on each one of these puppies, they have a little bit of coloring right at the base of their tail. And that's how you tell the puppies apart right when they're born, when they all look pretty similar, because they're all little yellow labs. And that color is going to correspond with a name. And this litter has a particular theme, as a lot of different breeders do, is they put a theme to the litter. And the theme to this litter could not be any more perfect, because it is cheeses. So each one of these little puppies has a color and a litter name that they're going to have until they go off to their permanent homes. So I wanted to show you the 5 males and their names. And even though I won't know for another 7 weeks who I'll be going home with, let's see who everyone thinks I'll end up with. So put that down in the comments, and then we'll be able to, see once 8 weeks rolls around. So for the next few years, you're going to be watching me raise and train this puppy for both service dog work and for sport work. I'll be showing you the training fundamentals all the way through proofing complex behavior. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell button to get notified every time a video comes out. Or better yet, subscribe to my newsletter at doggyu.com, and you'll get an email every Friday when a new video comes out. So now that you've subscribed, let's get on to the important stuff and why I've called you here today: to help me name this puppy. But first, I want to make a note that this litter is completely spoken for. There are no puppies left. In fact, the entire litter was spoken for before it was born. So please don't contact Whitney. She's been so kind to let me video this, and I don't want her to get inundated with requests. The entire litter, totally spoken for. There are no puppies available. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we move on to the fun stuff, helping me name this puppy. Okay, so naming. I have a name in mind and I've been thinking about it for a few months, but it's not totally set in stone, and I thought it'd be really fun to get some more options so I can pick what, I think is best going to suit this puppy. But I do have a few qualifications for things that I like in a name, so I'm gonna list these out here so that you can help me kind of stay in range of the things that I like for dog names. So here's the criteria. First, I want it to be at least 2 syllables, so I don't really like 1-syllable names. I want it to have good nickname potential, that's important. I generally like names that are nature or food or animal type names. All right, now here's the tough one. My husband likes human names, but I don't, so the name I have in mind is a 2-syllable name that can be shortened to a human name. And yeah, there's a riddle for you. Can you think of any names that are 2 syllables in the nature, food, or animal names theme and then can be shortened to a human name? Yeah, it's a toughie. So maybe you want to guess which name I have thought of already. And also the dog will be of the yellow variety of Labrador. So if that factors into your naming, then that is information that you should have too. It will be a yellow lab. So have at it. What names do you like? What do you think I should name this puppy? You tell me down in the comments. Over the next 2 months, I'll be preparing to bring this puppy home. So I'll be preparing my spaces, puppy-proofing the house, training, working on some training with my dogs that are gonna be important when I bring a 3rd dog into the house, making it easier for me to manage having 3 dogs. It's important to always train the dogs that you have at home before you bring a new dog into your household. And I'm gonna bring you along on all of that so you can see how I prepare even before that puppy comes home. Then at the end of October, I'll be driving back out here to pick up my puppy and bring him home right at the end of October, early November. I couldn't be more excited. I am just so thrilled. I can't even tell you how long I've been waiting for this. And just to have such a lovely dog. Can you look how sweet this mama is? Rumor is just the sweetest little girl. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with these 5-day-old puppies. If you like this video, make sure you head down and boop that like button. And if you want to see how I start raising a puppy, how I bring home an 8-week-old puppy, I've actually done that before. I have a video all about bringing home Osa, the guide dog puppy. I'm going to put that up in the corner here for you to check out. You all have an awesome day and happy training.